Mistress Claressa Shields attempts a freestyle and claims that she does not know any Remy Ma records, and I'm calling BS. Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. So, today we are talking love. Claressa Shields, surprise, surprise. AKA Pap's Mistress, AKA Pap's Entanglement, AKA Pap's Pick Me, AKA Pap's Side Chick, or as Chris Cyborg would say, it is duck hunting season. Claressa continues to come back to disrupt us. Claressa continues to come back to disturb our peace. Claressa comes back to rage bait us. You know what I'm saying? And I do not know at this point if or when this is ever going to stop. It feels like it's a daily norm. It's a daily thing at this point. You know what I'm saying? So apparently Claressa is on a podcast. You know what I'm saying? And there is a topic. They, for some reason, asked Claressa to freestyle. And I am of confusion of their definition of freestyle as far as what freestyling really means. Because what Claressa displayed was a hot mess express. And I apologize in advance that you guys have to hear this nonsense and the shenanigans. But ultimately, this is the receipt, right? This is courtesy of the Neighborhood Talk. As you guys know, for purposes, I will break up portions of this soundbite and give some commentary and all of the things in between, and we will go from there. But already, you guys, it has disturbed the peace. It's just the gaslighting of it all. It's the rage baiting of it all. And, it's Claressa trying so hard to think that she is in any category with any female rapper that is really having the audacity. So without further ado, like I said, this is courtesy of the Neighborhood Talk that has captured this. And we're going to get into it.
All platforms, run your mouth.
Oh, I just actually signed up to Spotify. I'm going to play right after this. Can you give me a little freestyle?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Wait, do you want to hear a freestyle of what?
Right now.
Of the song Run Your Mouth?
Yeah, or, spit some bars, or freestyle on Chris Cyborg.
Oh, some bars that I got? Let me think about something.
Oh, okay, on the spot.
See, now you think I'm Papoose. I'm not
No,
Papoose.
I know who you are. I know who you are.
See. Let me think. Okay, we got that one. I got so many, I don't even know which one to come at you with.
I can't, you guys. I cannot. So where I'm from, where I grew up, what I understand, you know what I'm saying, in hip hop and rap and all the things, if you are being challenged, if you are being told to hit us with a freestyle, it's on like popcorn, it's on like Donkey Kong. You better start having, you know what I'm saying, bars roll off your tongue. It was at least 30 seconds where Claressa Shields was completely discombobulated. And this is what I'm saying when the people say, Claressa, just stick to boxing. Claressa, just stick to boxing, because you continue to make a clown of yourself. You continue to embarrass yourself. You continue to look and sound ridiculous. And this is why the internet drags you up and down and through here. And then saying, oh, I'm not Papoose. No, nobody thinks you are, Claressa. Nobody thinks you are. And even though he's a better lyricist than you, and he's a better rapper than you, he also, like you, has 0 hits. You know what I'm saying? He also has 0 hits. But it is clear to me that you were trying this rap thing, this music thing. You know what I'm saying? You were trying to be like Remy. let's just call it for what it was, right? You went after her husband. You're trying to go after all the things that Remy Ma has done in her career and all this and all that. You refuse to stick to boxing, and you've alienated so many people in women's boxing and boxing overall that you are banned from all things MVP promotions, which includes a lot of the top female fighters. That you have to resort to fighting your coworker that has only 7 professional matches. So ultimately, you're trying to do anything and everything to bring attention to this fight. And you try to distract from the Zeus Network undercard. You finally decided to bring in some real fighters onto the undercard. But again, the tickets still are not pushing. The tickets are still not selling. So what is this going to be? Are you going to do your own ring walk? You know what I'm saying? For the upcoming fight to show off these horrendous rap lyrics? Let's continue.
Come on.
Back down from no bitch. I want the smoke, laughing at you goofy hoes daily. No joke, she mad that I'm paped up and her silly ass broke. Get up off your ass and get some motherfucking money, hoe. Wishing bad on me is funny, why? Cause it's not gonna work. Running circles on you bitches. Y'all can't keep up. Try to give you bitches a chance, she fucked it up. Calling me ugly as old. You know I'm fine as fuck. Said you wish I lose already, don't get your hopes up, bitch.
You know what? This is so bad. I don't even know if this is lyrics from Claressa's Triple Plastic Music or if this was her actual attempt at a freestyle. But it's the same stuff that she says anyways, right? Calling people brokies, you know what I'm saying? Telling people to get their money up. Calling people the witch with a B. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing new with Claressa Shields. Everything that she says and does is completely predictable. And why is the host of the podcast gassing this up? You know what I'm saying? And I would love to see Claressa try to pull this madness on Sway in the morning. I would love to see Claressa pull this madness on Sway in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Where you got to stop for 30 seconds and think of something. But here's the thing. It's a freestyle is not supposed to be lyrics or bars that you have already created or is already affiliated with a song or a record. A freestyle means off the dome. It means the top of your head. It means, listen, I do this daily. I eat, breathe, and sleep this. So I can hurry up and put out a full 16 bars. No, you know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing. I walk around all day around the house. You know what I'm saying? With bars. You know what I'm saying? That's not you, Claressa. And this is epic fail, and this is epic embarrassing. We have a little bit more. What is epic embarrassing? I don't know. But anyways, we got to continue. There's a little bit more of this nonsense, and we got to wrap this up.
Yeah, let's go. There she is, the mother effing quote. Man, move out the way, Lil' Kim. Move out the way, Foxy Brown. There's a new star in town. There's some old school ones. That's my era right there.
Now, you know daggone well that did not sound like no Little Kim, and that definitely did not sound like no Foxy Brown. What are we saying? And this is how I know this is all a joke, is because there is no way Claressa would have attempted to pull this on any of the urban and hip-hop podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Try that on Sway in the morning. Try that on Sirius XM Hip Hop Nation. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not going to fly. It would not fly at all. I would say the Breakfast Club, but I feel like the Breakfast Club would actually hype up this madness like they hyped up the terrible and awful and deplorable Faithful song. So I can't even put the Breakfast Club in the mix or Angela Yee in the mix because ultimately they would glaze this nonsense, right? And I'm just not feeling it or featuring it. But I had to interrupt because it's really the audacity. So we got to get to the Remy part, which is the last portion of this clip, and then we're going to give some final thoughts.
You know about Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown?
First of all, I love Lil' Kim. I love Foxy Brown. I love Eve. They're like,
oh yes.
Oh, and then of course up in the new era we got Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla, Lotto.
Remy Ma, you like Remy?
I don't know many of her songs, so
Oh,
no, I can't say that.
Okay, my bad.
Claressa, you are lying just to lie. Yeah, that is a lie. If the biggest lie I've ever seen her tell at this point. And you say Cardi B's name. I found it interesting you did not say Nicki Minaj, but you said Cardi B, who is a huge Remy Ma fan, who literally just shouted Remy out at her latest tour for Am I the Drama. Make it make sense? You don't know Remy's music, right? But after Remy Ma put out the YUF and Lion diss record, right? Mysteriously, a former friend of Remy Ma comes out also with a diss record using the same beat that Remy used. And you specifically put up a story about how people you used to be fans of are acting different and all of this and all of that. You don't know Remy's music, but you were in her DMs asking her for styling tips and styling approaches to enhance your looks. You don't know Remy's music, but allegedly from your former bestie, Nigeria the GOAT, showed a text message thread in which it showed you showing various images of Remy where she was heavy much into her rap career. You know what I'm saying? And it was older pictures of her, and you thought it was going to be a drag. You thought it was going to be a gag to spread that picture around in hopes that Remy Ma was going to get trolled on the internet for her looks, which would indicate that you are insecure about your looks. And when people troll you on the internet about your looks, you don't know Remy's music, but you have copied all of her looks either from music videos, which would indicate you would have had to see the music video to know to copy that look. You've copied her performances of Remy performing music, which you would have to watch and observe to know that it was Remy. Literally, what was that, a month or so ago? Where you guys had a Win Records MVP Promotions in Grand Rapids, and Pap and Ruben are walking in to Lean Back. That's a Remy record. It's really the audacity. You all of a sudden don't know Remy because you are sleeping with her husband, because you're effing her husband. You all of a sudden do not know any Remy tracks, and it's really the audacity. It is really the audacity. You are effing that woman's husband, and now all of a sudden, you don't know anything about Remy. But when Remy came out with Why You Effing Lying, you know what I'm saying? And she said, you think you're a baddie, but you're not bad enough. Who immediately posted a birthday picture with Lemmy to indicate that you are affiliated? You know what I'm saying? Who has baddies on their undercard for their upcoming fight in August? Who went to as a judge for a baddie's audition? You know what I'm saying? So you don't know Remy's music, but you definitely have all of her songs memorized and have all of her lyrics memorized. Remy Ma's talking about driving around in a two-seater. All of a sudden, you got a two-seater. You know what I'm saying? We can go down lyric by lyric once again, even though we did it previously when the songs came out. And that's why Remy said that, you know what I'm saying, she told her husband to find something stupid to play with, and he picked you. You're not good at this. Why in the HELL would you go on a podcast and attempt to freestyle that was a hot bleeping mess and is an embarrassment to women's rap? And is embarrassment to real rappers, real lyricists, and all the things? Complete epic fail. And then to just sit there and lie that you have no clue what Remy Ma songs are, as if they don't play them at the boxing ring. You know what the Remy Ma songs are because you were cussing out Alicia Baumgartner and Shadesha Green as they were training for their big debut on ESPN in April. And all of their workout music was Remy Ma. And you lost your mind over it. You couldn't handle it. And then you initially felt a way that Little Kim was a part of Alicia Baumgartner's ring walkout for her fight. But now you're singing all these praises of Little Kim because she acknowledged you for you butchering her challenge. Make it make sense. I just can't believe that the number of lies Claressa gets away with that she tells, but it's her and Pap that accuse the content creators of quote-unquote false narratives. It's really wild to me that we have to do this practically every single day. Not only are you a Remy fan, Claressa, you want to be Remy. And when the block got too hot about that, then you took a step back and went back to Dollar Tree clothing and Fashion Nova clothing. And instead of working out at the high-end workout facilities, now it's Planet Fitness. Like, don't play out here. You know what I'm saying? Don't play out here. You cannot fool us. You were trying to spend thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars to keep up with Remy, and you couldn't. You couldn't. Spending all that shmoney on fur, on boots with the heels, thigh-high boots. You know what I'm saying? Changing your wig color every other day. Going one day from braids to a ponytail to natural hair. All this, all of that. Spending shmoney on glam. Trying to be Gucci down to the socks. All of the things. Trying to look like Remy. And you could not keep up with her lifestyle. You could not keep up with all the money that she spends to keep herself up and looking good. You couldn't do it. So now all of a sudden, you're trying to act like Mariah Carey. Oh, I don't know her. I don't know her. There must be a mistake. No. So, you guys, we've come to the end of the road of this video. I need you guys to do me the biggest favor, and that is to hype the video. Hype the video, please. There's that. That is it. That is all. It's todos es final. Es finito. It's the end of the road. It's the end of the line for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.